Hello, I'm Bo with Dean Safe Company, and today we're going to do a video on the #1 question we get about Liberty products in our showroom. The differences between the Fatboy and the Fatboy Jr. And we're going to do that right now. Although there are many differences between these two safes, I would like to go over some similarities between these two safes. Right off the bat, both made in America, and they actually say that made in America right on the front door. Nice there. Both come in a 3-spoke handle for aesthetic purposes. Both are the same height and same width. They both measure in at 60.5 inches on the height and 42 inches on the width. We'll talk about the depth later on. Okay, let's go over some of the big differences between these two safes, the Fatboy Jr. and the Fatboy 64. Probably the #1 difference is going to be the size. They're both 60.5 tall by 42 wide, but the Fatboy Jr. is going to be 25 overall depth. That includes the handle. The Fatboy 64 is going to be 30 inches on the depth overall. That's a difference of 5 inches. Big difference there. The other big difference is going to be probably the biggest difference between these two safes. They're going to be the fire rating. The Fatboy Jr. is going to be a 60-minute fire rating at 1200 degrees. The Fatboy 64 is 75 minutes at 1200 degrees. The other difference that you're going to see right away is going to be the military style locking bolts. Both have the same military style locking bolts as far as thickness. The Fatboy Jr. though is going to have 10 active military style locking bolts, where the Fatboy 64 is going to have 12. So you get one extra one on the top, one extra one on the bottom, all active. Okay, let's talk about the door panel on the Fatboy Jr. So the Fatboy Jr. comes with a nice factory installed door panel to accessorize the inside of the safe. What I mean by that is it comes with 6 handgun pistol holsters here. Nice accessory to put other things in. And then probably most important, it comes with 2 pockets to fit full-size paperwork in there. On the Fatboy 64, the differences from the Fatboy 48 is you're going to get 10 pistol holsters instead of 6. A little bit more of the accessory zipper type stuff. And then probably most important on this one is you get the cool pockets down here. What that means is you can put paperwork in there and it keeps it about 50 degrees cooler inside that pocket than the rest of the internal of the safe during a fire. Okay, now let's talk about the Fatboy Jr. 48's interior. Some things that you'll notice on here is that it has dual gun racks, so you can put long guns on both sides. Adjustable shelves here, obviously we have those up, or you can make it an all-shelf interior, which is nice. You can add an optional electrical outlet. It has the hole for it. It doesn't come with it, but you can add that from Liberty Safe outlet kit. The reason why, just so you know, Liberty thought of everything. The reason why this is called the Liberty Fatboy Jr. 48, it can hold 48 long guns. We all know realistically, can it hold 48 long guns? Probably not, more like 40. But they call it a 48 because of the 48 slots it has. Now let's talk about the Fatboy 64 interior. Probably the biggest difference you're going to see between the Fatboy Jr. and the Fatboy 64 is going to be that depth that we talked about earlier. You get an extra row in the back. So the depth inside, hence 64 long guns compared to 48 long guns. Adjustable shelves, both sides you can have long guns. These are all adjustable here. And then the other difference that we talked about on that one is this comes standard with the power outlet installed. Thank you for watching our video on the differences between the Fatboy Jr. 48 and the Fatboy 64. I just want to reiterate those differences that we did go over today. So #1 is the size, obviously. Fatboy Jr., remember, depth-wise is 25 overall. Fatboy 64 is 30 inches overall. Fire rating is the next big difference, would be 60 minutes on the Fatboy Jr., 75 minutes on the Fatboy 64. We also have the door panels that we talked about. So the Fatboy Jr. has the 6 pistol holsters, and then no cool pockets on the bottom, but a nice factory installed door panel nonetheless. The Fatboy 64 has the 10 pistol holsters plus then the cool pockets on the bottom. The number of guns you can put in each one, 48. Realistically, we know that's a little bit of a stretch, 64 in the Fatboy 64. And then the last but not least is the electrical outlet in the Fatboy 64. In the Fatboy Jr, you can add it as an accessory add-on, but in the Fatboy 64, it comes with it. Both made in America and are some of the top selling units that Liberty has and that we have here at Dean Safe Company. Thank you again for watching this video. If you don't mind subscribing to our channel, we are going to come out with more reviews of safes throughout the year, and maybe a like here and there helps encourage making videos a little bit faster.